Hey, welcome to She's a Bombshell. Today's video is going to focus on eyeshadow. We all know that is the most favorite thing of a lot of makeup artists. So here I am starting out with the Louise base in the color Yummy Yellow. It's going to give me a nice yellow backdrop in order for me to put the potential gold down, which is what I'm going for today. Please don't get me the line as to what brush this is that I'm using. I haven't the foggiest idea. I literally have brushes from everywhere. I've had this one so long that the name of the brush is not even on it. But I love this brush, and as long as the hairs aren't coming out of it, I'm going to still use it till it's gone. Next here, after I have put down that Yummy Yellow, I'm going for the Juicy Jungle Green Louise base. Also, I know Louise isn't the most favorite base of a lot of makeup artists, but I particularly love these, especially when I'm going for something that is a lot more pigmented. If it's something that is more neutral and grounded, I'm less likely to use these bases for anything. I'm just patting it out with my finger. There's really no need to blend the green out. I put it exactly where I want it to be, and I want the eyeshadow to stay. Of course, every time it's time to do a video, I cannot find what I'm looking for. But here is the Juvia's Place Nubian Glow palette. I love Juvia's Place. It has such a color payoff for the price. I want to say I paid maybe $20 for this palette, if that. Actually, I think that might be a little high. Maybe $15, $16. Either way, it is entirely worth it. These particular palettes don't have color names that I can tell, so just kind of compare your palette to the one that I am using. I'm using that bottom yellow, mustard yellow type color. Putting this on the inner corner. Then I'm gonna go, I'm gonna wipe my brush off, and then I'm gonna go for the more orange color. I'm gonna put that right next to that yellow. Putting it right up alongside that green as close as I can get. We know that these two colors aren't gonna blend seamlessly, but that's not really the look that I'm going for with this one today. Alright, I'm going to be putting that palette down. I'm going to be reaching for my next palette, which is the BPerfect Carnival XL Pro palette by Stacey Marie. I love this palette. This is easily in my top 3 palettes that I will go for every single time. There is a newer one that is the Interstellar one, but I have not been able to get my hands on that palette to save my life. I have tried and tried, and it is always sold out. So if you found it, or you see someplace where it is still for sale, please let me know in the comments, so that I can get it. I'm an absolute huge fan of the Stacey Marie palettes. Inside the Stacey Marie, I'm using the color The Hype. It is fairly close to that jungle green base that I put on, so I won't need to use as much eyeshadow as I would if I had not used that base first. There's another one of my random brushes that I am, getting the color off with my little, what is this thing called? I don't know. It's one of those sponge things that you just get the color off with. I noticed that there's a tiny little space left that I did not color, so I'm going back with that Juvia's Place palette again and filling in that line before I start actually blending. I have no idea what what brand this brush is, but I think it's maybe the Amoda brush. Not 100% sure, but it's close. It's close. I'm trying to blend out some of that green and blend the gold and the green as much as I can so that they don't look like they are sitting next to each other. I want them sitting on top of each other. Okay, not next to each other. I'm just making sure that I get the blend that I want. The lashes that I'm using today are from Shop Miss A, and you cannot tell me that Shop Miss A is not the best, especially for lashes. They are usually under $2, and I can wear them 6-7 times as long as I limit the mascara use and I clean off the glue after each use. Please don't get me the line as to which style these lashes are, because I haven't the foggiest idea. There are so many of them that I love, and to be honest, they're cheap enough for you to just kind of grab a whole bunch of them and see which ones you like. That's literally what I do every single time. That's also the Shop Miss A lash glue that I'm using. I've never had a problem with it. I just have to wait, a few seconds for it to get tacky, or my lashes are likely to move on me. For some odd reason, my tweezers are a little sticky here. Probably need to clean those off as well. But I'm kind of just making sure that my lash is sticking exactly where I want it to stick at, instead of just being, willy-nilly thrown up there and walk around looking like an amateur. I mean, technically I am an amateur. I'm not a makeup artist at all. I just enjoy doing my own makeup. I have no desire to branch out into the world of makeup and do other folks' makeup, other than like my daughter or my nieces or somebody like that. I don't want anybody to pay me to do their makeup, but I am all over making sure that I have the exact look that I want before I leave out of the house. That's basically a really good indicator as to whether or not I got up on time in the morning. If I got up on time in the morning, I'm going to have me a full face of makeup. This particular day, I actually did get up on time, but there are going to be some changes that I would do for this particular makeup look that I don't normally do. This is my low makeup day. Usually my makeup from skincare all the way through, putting on my face makeup. Not sure what happened here with the light, but it's one of those things, I suppose. So today I'm actually going to do a very, very light makeup day. So no actual liquid foundation will be going on my face today. So from the start of that skincare all the way through my setting my face, it usually takes me around 45 to 50 minutes. Then add additional 15-20 minutes if I'm planning to straighten my hair. but not today. Not today. The concealer that I'm using here is the Hyde brand, the multi-use full coverage concealer. It is in the color Warm Beige. I really like this. I actually use this to clean up my eyebrows as well, because I am not the best about going to get my eyebrows done like I'm supposed to, and this particular concealer will lock down a lot of those random hairs that would otherwise be showing through my makeup, and who wants that? I don't. No. So depending upon, or actually regardless of what type of foundation I'm using, I always at least put a light layer of this concealer on under my eyes, because your girl be tired and you can actually see it. The foundation that I am going to be using today is the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in the color Dark. So it is just a powder foundation. I'm going to start with setting that concealer under my eyes. If you see here, you can still see a little bit of the darkness under my eyes, but I'm not going for a completely perfect makeup day today. I'm going for the heavy eyeshadow but the light face makeup today. And one of the darkest spaces on my face is right under my chin. It is very dark there, so I try to make sure that I use enough so that the darkness is toned down quite a bit. I don't make sure it's gone completely, because again, this makeup look, I'm not trying to look like a different person. I'm trying to look like a more put together me. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to grab is the Fenty Beauty Bronzer, the Stalk'r in the color Coco Naughty. I'm going to use this bronzer as not a highlight, what is the word? Of course, I'm losing my entire train of thought here. But I'm doing just a little bit of sculpting on my face. I don't want it to have a heavy contour. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want a heavy contour. I just want to have just a little bit of a break in my face. It's just one of the things that I personally like, especially as, I've gained weight and things and my face has become more round. So I'm trying to break up some of that roundness. So I'll contour in those normal places. So on the side of my nose, underneath my jawline, my forehead, typical places, but I don't want it to be super heavy. The next thing that I'm putting on my face is the Juvias Glaze. What's this thing called? It's the Bronzer Duo. This one is in the Volume 5 color. I'm going to use that lighter one, and I'm going to start at my higher cheekbones. I don't want a whole lot of blush on the apples of my cheeks, because they're already big enough. So I start my blush high up on the face, and then drag it down some. Blush is one of those products that you can pretty much alter and put wherever you like. My daughter likes to have her blush going across her nose. It's an entirely, personal relationship with blush. This is another one of the Fenty products. I'm not exactly sure what the name of this one is. I got it in a BoxyCharm probably last year sometimes, but it is some type of highlighter, and it is from Fenty. So I use this one when I want my face highlighted, but I don't want, you know, people to be able to see it from the space station. I have a couple of other Fenty highlighters that I use if I want everybody to see it. So now the look is all wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I guess it's a tutorial, I don't know. But come back and see me next time at She's a Bombshell.